Hi, this is Vicky with Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our learning session on trees and Thanksgiving. I love this week's activities. We're going to actually get to make a leaf crown. We're going to make a leaf with changing colors done with rice and toilet paper rolls. Who thought that was even possible? And we're going to explore some fun art activities. You guys ready to get started? Let's take a look at our first one. This is activity number 5. And we're going to actually make a leaf crown. The traditional leaf crown is actually made with fall leaves woven together in a crown. Amazing. My mom did these with me. So fun. But they can also be made with paper, which is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to weave the leaves together in case your adventures outside help you find a bunch of beautiful leaves and you want to create a child's crown for your child using real leaves. It requires a bunch of dexterity that most young children don't possess, but as they get older, they'll be able to do it themselves. So let's take a look. After you gather a big set of leaves, you want to separate the stems from the leaves themselves, like I've actually done here. The stems are actually used to connect one leaf to the other by poking a hole through both of the leaves and then securing them with the stem. And you make a circle by adding one leaf to another to create this roundish shape. And then you want to make the crown bigger than your head because you need to secure the last leaves overlapping to be able to make that one connection that will make it a crown. And when you're done, it looks like this. Now, obviously, this only works with fresh leaves because the dry leaves actually crumble. And so they won't hold when you try to connect them to each other. So we're going to use paper leaves. And in your box, you're going to find a bag of paper leaves. We have provided an assortment of some big ones and some little ones in a number of different colors and strips of paper that can be used to go around your child's head. To start with a paper, you want to make sure that you have enough strips pulled together, glued together to fit around your child's head. Now, once you've glued those together, to let the child go ahead and make their crown by gluing leaves onto the paper strip. It's hard to know what your child's crown's going to turn like, but we would sure love to see them wearing it. It'd be super fun if you sent some pictures. Well, here's our next activity, activity number 6. And inside your box, you're going to find 12 toilet paper leaves, which are just pieces of toilet paper cut in the shapes of leaves, colored rice, and a hand drawn team on a big piece of construction paper. The first step is to, using the white glue, secure your cardboard leaves onto your tree. Then you want to put all the rice that's in the bag in a bowl and give your learner a spoon. And inside of each leaf, you want to put some liquid glue and then spoon the rice into the leaf. You won't need very much because the rice grains actually stick immediately to the glue. And you want to basically continue until all the leaves are filled with rice. The effect is actually really quite beautiful, as we can see on the right. And note that this is going to take a while for the glue slash rice to dry. So you want to probably put your project on a tray or a baking sheet or a casserole dish so that it can be moved to a place to dry until it's actually a finished product. Very nice. In your box, you're also going to find paper and some paint and some cotton balls. And what we're going to do next in activity number 7 is called absence painting. This is a technique where you paint around an object, and then when you remove the object, you get to see the outline. It might be useful to use your masking tape to tape the leaves down, but certainly the paper down as they begin to paint. Now, once they take the paint is actually dry, you can remove the leaves and you can see that you end up being able to see the leaves really clearly in the space that wasn't painted. Pretty cool, huh? Well, this is activity number 6. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 8, called circle trees. And we're going to make a set of trees by drawing circles in another circle over and over and over again. So we want to make circles, which is actually a really difficult thing for learners to try to do. So we provided some templates in construction paper in 2 different sizes. You want to place the circle template over the top of where you want the tree to be. And then using your crayon, you want to make circles inside the template. And you can see on the right, mine didn't exactly turn out like this one, but you could see it was pretty close. I used different colors. I used 3 different colors, a blue, a green, and a yellow. Not all my circles were very round, but the cool part is that it actually looks like a tree. It's just kind of neat. And then we can actually have them draw their trunk by drawing a line from the tree top to the bottom of the paper. And when you've got the different sizes and colors, then all of a sudden, well, at least to me, I had a fall forest. How fun is that? Well, next week we're going to be focusing on Thanksgiving. I hope you've enjoyed your tree exploration. That's all for this week.